Hi, this is Welcome to Self, and I'm your host, Dr. Hayley Quinn, fellow human, ADHDer, business owner, and the anti-burnout business coach. I'm here for service-based business owners and entrepreneurs like you to help you increase your own self-care and self-compassion, change the relationship you have with yourself and your business, and help you elevate your business to a new level so you can live the full and meaningful life you desire. We are all on a continual learning journey, so let's learn together. Welcome to Self is a place where you can come and learn about the practices that will assist you as a business owner and get tips on how to engage in your business in a way that is sustainable for you. You will realise that you're not alone in the ways that you struggle, because at times we all do. And I'm happy to share with you what I've learned through my own struggles and my experiences of running businesses. You can join me as I chat to wonderful guests and have your curiosity piqued about various topics. And I'll also bring you solo bite-sized business episodes that can easily fit into your day. This is a place to remember that you are human first and have different tasks in your business and different roles in your life that need your attention. And for that, you need to take care of yourself in the best way you can. This is a place of nourishment, growth, and helpful information. A place where you can learn ways to assist you and your business to thrive. Because remember, if you thrive, your business will too. Now let's get to the episode. Hi, and welcome to another episode. And again, I hear myself saying the final episode of the season, and I can't believe we're here already. So this is episode 70. Something that started as just an idea is now 70 episodes in. The thing is, we all just start at the beginning. We just need to start. So maybe there's something that you've been thinking about doing, but you're just not getting to it. I invite you to consider, what is it that's holding you back? Is it fear? Is it lack of resources? Is it lack of support? And ask yourself, when I look back, will I wish I'd have done that thing? Or will I wish that I'd started it sooner? And if the answer to either of those is yes, then I'd encourage you to just start. It doesn't need to be perfect. We've spoken about that before. It doesn't even have to be what it's ultimately going to end up as. When I first started this podcast, it had a different name, Caring for the Human in the Therapist's Chair. It was aimed purely at psychologists and therapists on how they could take care of themselves. And then over time, as I got feedback from people and as my business evolved and as I evolved, it changed to just Welcome to Self and a broader audience of women who are running service-based businesses. And I even know that still I have people who are not women and who are not running service-based businesses that listen to the podcast. So we don't have to get things perfect. They don't have to be exactly what we think they need to be. We just need to get these things out into the world. There's been things I've wanted to do, but didn't. Episodes I've wanted to record and haven't. So what I do is I take some time to reevaluate. And during that time, I make sure that I'm being compassionate to myself. What I didn't get done isn't a failure. It's not wrong. It just is what it is. And maybe some of those things will stay as things that I want to do. And some of them will get left behind. And some of them will change slightly. So I invite you to think about, what is something you've been wanting to do and perhaps haven't, and perhaps won't have time to before the end of the year. Think about whether you still actually want to do that thing? And if you don't, maybe you can just let it go. And if you do, think about whether you want it to be the same as the plan you have had. Maybe there's some things you'd like to do a little bit differently, some tweaks to it. Maybe it's for a different audience. Maybe it is going to be in a different format. But really allow yourself to think about what it is that you want to hold on to and what it is you want to let go of. Do you need to put yourself under the pressure of rushing to get the things done before the end of the year? Or if they are still things you want to do, can you actually give yourself a bit of space and grace and leave it till the new year? How much is it really going to matter if it gets done now or in a month or two? The other thing that's interesting for me about the timing of the ending of this season is that I have had an ending in my life as well. I have been running two businesses, one where I have been a clinical psychologist and working with clients and supervisees, and the other where I run my company, where I do coaching, both one-on-one and group. I do speaking and training, and I have my podcast. And I have made the decision to not continue as a clinical psychologist and focus on my company and my coaching and my speaking and training. So the new year is going to look different for me. I'm letting go of a career that I've had for nearly 2 decades and really allowing myself the time and space to focus on new projects and new ways of doing my business. And lots of that is really exciting. And it also comes with lots of other feelings and having to let a lot of things go. So again, thinking about, what do you want your business to look like? What do you want your life to look like? And how is your business fitting into that? Are you working hard and building a business that you don't want to be working in? Or are you creating something for yourself that you're excited about and that you want to be doing? I think oftentimes we just get busy doing the things, moving down the path that we're on, and not really stopping and allowing ourselves time to think about what it is that we really want. So as we approach the end of the year, this can be a really good time to set some time aside and let yourself reflect on what you have been doing. How has that felt? What has worked? What hasn't worked? What of that would you like to keep doing? And then also, what are some of the things that you've either been putting off or thinking you can't do that you really want to do? They keep coming to mind, but you keep pushing them aside because of everything else. And can you allow yourself to just dream a little of what that might look like if you actually gave yourself permission to do those things that you want to do? The other thing I think is really important at this time of year is to reflect on the things that you've done, the things you've achieved, no matter how small, and celebrate yourself. I've spoken about this before, that during the year I will keep a running note in my phone of the things that I have achieved, things that I'm proud of, goals that I've met, whether that's in my personal life or my professional life. And again, no matter how small. And then I spend time at the end of the year reflecting on that list. And the reason I make a list is I'd probably forget by the time I get to the end of the year. So it's a little memory prompt for me that I find really useful. But having that ritual at the end of the year means that I slow down and I pay attention to the things that I've been doing. And I take the time to celebrate myself. And I find this really helpful when I'm then going to be moving forward into a new year and perhaps I'm facing things that feel scary and uncertain, things I've perhaps not done before. And when I look back at what I have done and achieved, it just gives me that added confidence that actually I know I can do hard things. I know I can do quite a lot of different things. And I know I can set goals and meet them. And that doesn't mean that every goal I set for myself I meet. And I'm okay with that. Again, I bring compassion to that. I don't want to sit there being really self-critical and beat myself up because I didn't do the thing. I'll have some kinder words to say to myself, congratulating myself on the things that I have done and reminding myself that it's understandable that I didn't get some other things done. I'll remember the other challenges that I've faced throughout that year. I'll think about the times that I had illness in my life during that year or additional stresses. And perhaps that's why I didn't get done all the things. I remind myself that I'm human first. And I would invite you to do that too. So as we come to the end of season 6, this 70th episode, again, I'm kind of in disbelief. I'm like, wow, 70 episodes. That just blows my mind, to be honest. I think about what's coming in the new year. There's going to be a new website, which I'm really excited about. And I will keep you up to date with what's happening there. And I will think about what I want to bring to my life and my work. I invite you to share with me anything that you would like to see on the podcast, any particular guests that you'd like to hear from. And I wish you a happy, safe, and healthy end of year. I look forward to bringing you season 7, which might start a little later in the new year than usual. But I will bring you some bonus episodes to keep you going. And just a reminder that you are human first. You don't have to say yes to everybody else and end up saying no to yourself. Go well and go gently with yourself. And remember, if you thrive, your business will too. Thank you for sharing this time with me today. I hope our time together has been helpful and supportive. If there has been something in this episode that you have found helpful, I invite you to share it with another person you think might benefit. If you've benefited in any way from the podcast, please do me a favour and show my pod some love by giving it a 5-star rating and review. Ratings, reviews and shares really help to increase awareness and reach of the podcast, allowing this helpful information to be spread more widely. All reviews are welcome and much appreciated. And if you do share on socials, remember to tag me so I can see who's listening, because you never really know over here in podcast land, and I can reach out personally to say thank you. If you'd like to be notified when the next episode airs, please use the link in the show notes to join our mailing list. If you have any particular topics you'd like to learn more about, or guests you'd like to hear from, please reach out and let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Music and editing by Nissa Ray. Thanks, Nissa. I wish you all well in your relationship with yourself and your business. May you go well and go gently. And remember, if you thrive, your business will too.